Yes, beta. All of you see, today we are going to discuss our topic buoyancy. Beta, see here, what is buoyancy? Buoyancy is that property of the fluid, that property of any fluid, of any fluid, due to which if any object is immersed inside the fluid, then an upward force, act on the body and the magnitude of this force is equals to the weight of fluid displaced by the body. Weight of fluid displaced. See here, beta, you might have, when you have jumped in water, in swimming pool or in pond, you have observed what that, yes beta, wait, beta, you have realized that, you have even observed that when you are jumping in a swimming pool, beta, an upward force acting on the body, or when you go to the swimming pool, you can lift your friends easily in one hand, but whereas it is not possible to lift easily to your friend or to anybody outside the water. Why? What happens to anybody when you immerse anybody inside water? What happened? That body displaces some water or in any fluid. Then what happened? The displaced fluid tends to regain, tends to occupy there. The displaced fluid tends to occupy their initial position. So in order to occupy its initial position, it is throughout the immersed body from inside the volume of the fluid to outside, and the magnitude of this force is equals to weight of fluid displaced by that body. It means that more and more volume of fluid any body displaces, then the magnitude of upward force, this will goes on increasing, and this upward force is called buoyant force. This upward force is known as what? This upward force is known as buoyant force, and this property of fluid is called buoyancy. Buoyancy is that property of any fluid due to which if any body is immersed inside it, then an upward force acts on the body, which is equals to weight of fluid. Bit of magnitude of buoyant force. Buoyant force is equals to weight. Weight is equals to mass of the fluid. What is weight is equals to mg? What is M? M is the mass of fluid displaced. Mass of fluid displaced. You know, density is equals to, this is symbol rho. This is known as density. You know, density is equals to mass M upon volume of the body. V of the body. Density is equals to mass upon volume. Density is equals to mass upon volume. So mass is equal to density into volume. Mass is equals to density into volume. So the magnitude of buoyant force we can write as magnitude of buoyant force BUOYANT. The magnitude of buoyant force is equals to, in place of M, what you can write? This V go this side, product. Volume into density, rho for density of fluid. What is, whose mass? The mass of the fluid displaced. M into G, V rho G. V is the volume of the fluid displaced. What is V? Here V is the volume of the fluid displaced. Volume of fluid displaced by the body, Rho is the density of the fluid. Density is what? Mass present in per unit volume. Density of the fluid. Density of the fluid. And G is acceleration due to gravity. You know the value of G is 9.8. The value of G is 9.8. What is the value of G? It is 9.8. Now, beta, all of you see. So, what is buoyancy? Buoyancy is that property of the fluid due to which if any body is immersed inside the fluid, then an upward force act on the body. For example, body may be you. When you jump inside swimming pool, that is inside water, you displace some water. And the displaced water tends to occupy its original position. So in order to that one, the displaced fluid wants to throw you out from the fluid. And because of this one, an upward force act on you. By whom? By the displaced fluid. And this displaced fluid exert a force on you in upward direction. This force is called buoyant force. And this property of fluid is called buoyancy. And the magnitude of buoyant force is equal to weight. What is weight? Weight is equal to mg. M is the mass of the fluid displaced when any body immerses inside the fluid. So mass is equal to volume into density. Volume of the fluid displaced into density of the fluid into G. Now, you should know one thing more I want to discuss. First, all of you should know what is density. What do you mean by the density of a body? What do you mean by the density of the body? Yes, all of you write down. What do you mean by the density of the body? Density of the body. The mass present in per unit volume. The mass present in per unit volume of the body. The mass present in per unit volume of the body. of the body is called density. Is called density. So beta, what is the symbol of density? Rho. Beta, this symbol is known as rho. Rho is the symbol of density. So density is equals to mass upon volume. Mass upon volume of the body. Density is equals to mass upon volume. But as here, what is the SI unit of density? SI unit of density. What is the SI unit of density? You know density is mass upon volume. What is the unit of mass? kg. What is the unit of volume? Meter cube. So unit of density is kg per meter cube. It can be written as kg meter to the power minus 3, kg per meter cube. What is the unit of density? Kg per meter cube. Kg per meter cube. So density is the mass present in per unit volume. Mass present in per unit volume of the body is called density. What is the symbol? Rho. This symbol is called rho. Density is equals to mass upon volume. What is the symbol of density? Rho. Mass is m. Volume is v. So density, my unit of mass is kg. Unit of volume is meter cube. Kg per meter cube written as when meter cube go in numerator minus 3. Kg per meter cube. This is what kg per meter cube. Now one question is there for you. If a body have mass, 500 kg in 10 liter. Find the density of the body. Find the density of the body. Density of the body. Yes, find out. Find the density of the body. Yes, but all of you find out what is the formula for density. Density is equal to mass upon volume. Mass upon volume of the body. Now, how you can find out? See here, beta. Density, solve it, solution. You know, density is equal to mass upon volume. What is mass? 500 kg. And what is volume? 10 liter. But mass, you know, unit of mass is kg per meter cube. But this is in SI unit. But this is not in SI unit. So you have to convert in SI unit. How you can convert? You know, see here, beta, 1000 ml milliliter. But a milliliter is also known as cc, centimeter cube. Is also written as centimeter cube is equals to 1 liter. But a centimeter. But as here milli, centi, decimeter like this. Milli, centi, decimeter. But a milli, we have to convert centi into meter. How many steps? 1 to divide it by 1 to 0. How many step? Milli, centi, decimeter, deca, hectokilographer. But see here, centi to meter. How many step? 1, 2. So divide it by 2. Lower to upside, division. Divide by 2, 0. But beta, see here, cube is there. So 3 times. 3 times. How many 0? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 0 left. 3 0 comes upward. 10 to the power minus 3. Meter cube, it change into meter cube. Centimeter change into meter cube. So 1 liter is equal to, always remember, 1 liter is equals to 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. Always remember, 1 liter is equals to 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. Now see here, beta, solve this. Put this value here. 500 kg. 10 liter. 10 into 1 liter is equals to 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. So see here, kg per meter cube. This is an SI system. Minus 3, 10 power minus 3 into 10 power 1. Power get added. Minus 3 plus 1 minus 2. 500 upon 10 to the power minus 2. Beta, minus 2 come up in numerator. It becomes 500 into 10 to the power plus 2. Beta, see here, when any numerator's quantity comes upside, if there is a power, when it comes to the numerator, its power changes, sign changes. Minus sign is there. When it comes in numerator, plus sign. So power 2. Here power 2. Answer will be 5. 1, 2, 0 and 2, 0. 10 power 200. 1, 0, 1, 0. It will be 50,000. What is the answer? 50,000. What is the unit? Kg per meter cube. Or write like this, kg per meter cube. This is the density of the body. This is the density of the body. So see here, beta, all of you should know that what is actually density is. Density is the mass present in per unit volume of the body.